So let me share my screen and let's just take a look at what's going on in the market. So let's start with a crowd favorite like our good friends Facebook, for example. We ran into this double top right here, or triple top, or more like a double top, right? Boom, boom. Now initially we saw this reverse head and shoulders right here that actually turned out to be a nice move. And then we saw this resistance kind of come in 1, 2, 3. Well, these stocks are so funny. They're so funny. Not funny, haha, but they're interesting because we sold off. And now what happens is we look down here and we say, all right, yesterday we broke pretty big because Fed Powell talked about, starting tapering soon. But then you look at today and you're like, well, what's the reason for today's sell-off? And if I bring the streaming charts in, you'll see like we gapped up at the open at 330 was the price point. And then we basically sold off 12 points down here to 318. We're trying to get a little bit of a bounce right here, but I guess I'm trying to say is I don't trust this bounce. What I'm looking at is this area as the potential low, because you can see here the volume increased on the sell-off. Day's not over and the volume is up pretty decent as well. The question is, do we get to sell off the rest of the day and possibly early tomorrow and get pushed down here to 310? So I titled this how to use put options, because what I'm looking at is if this weakness continues throughout the day, how do we get in here with a short-term put option and take advantage of this? Because when you really look at the trades, you have to take what the market is giving you. And so what I'm looking at is grabbing some puts on a couple of these, but here's how I'm looking at it from a short-term trade perspective. So let's say Facebook, I'm coming in here and I'm saying, all right, let's just say this momentum lasts at least for the next 2.5 hours till the market closes. I'm coming in here and I'm thinking to myself, all right, I don't want to spend a lot of money for time. So if I can grab, let's just say the 327.50, it's going to cost me $10.30. All right. So the stock needs to fall to 317 to break even. Now let's look at this. It's at 317.77 right now. And it's already kind of had this little bounce, right? Now it's starting to lose steam again. It's not unusual, I guess, for it to lose steam, have a little bit of a bounce where you kind of get wheeled in and then it lose steam. What I want to be on your mind, and then here it goes, it's starting to go. And I hate to cheer on the stock to fall, but I got tired of looking at my money diminish on it going up. I'm like, let me grab some puts. And so now I'm like, yes, fall. This is now exciting to me to see it sell off. It's now like, yep, fall, baby, fall. And so in these moments, you just have to take a shot. I already grabbed 25 contracts. I'm in this. As it pulls away, we'll continue to see what happens. I'll continue to monitor it. In this market, if it's not going up, it's going down. And if that's the case, why just stare at it all day and watch it fall and cry? Why not consider grabbing some put options? 1 put option, 2 put option, deep in the money, short term, and catch this movement. So is this helpful? Is there anything you guys are looking at? Any questions you have? I just wanted to come live and just talk about this, because I think in moments like this, we wait till next week and people just freeze. They're like, oh, market's down, do nothing. But if you've been watching this all day, you kind of like, okay, this stuff is getting weak. Maybe I grab a put. And I mean, just that quick, you either made some money or you at least broke even on what you're losing. I hope that's been helpful, guys. I just want to come on here and again share with you some of my thoughts about the market, these bearish trades or possible bearish opportunities, and just how I'm looking at them from a short-term perspective. Can we get in? Can we get out? Can we snatch something? You don't have to be greedy, but anything to stop the bleeding or turn a quick buck could be interesting. Or like anything else, you can sit on the sideline, wait for the dust to clear, and either start back investing or wait till we resume some predictable, repeatable patterns to see if there's something we want to buy. Don't ever feel like you have to do something, but I just want to give you an idea of how you can pull some of those tools out of the toolbox and put them to work in this environment when things are selling off. So I'll see you guys in the next one.